David Mazurek bought a farm in Edmer, Michigan, back in 1988. He was walking around the property when he saw a strange-looking rock that had been used to hold a barn door open. He told the farmer about it. The man ended up telling him the story behind the rock, which was much more interesting than anyone would have thought a rock story could be. The old farmer told him that a meteorite had hit the ground right there on his property in the 1930s. It was very loud, and the next morning when the farmer and his father went outside, they saw a big hole in the ground. The 22-pound rock was eventually dug out of the middle of the hole, and he said it was still warm to the touch. David kept the rock after he bought the farm from the old man. For years, he used it to prop open the barn door. He ended up taking the rock with him when he moved again, and he kept using it as a doorstop at his new place. He took it to his kids' school once for show and tell, but other than that, it sat by the door for years. In 2018, Michigan was hit by a meteor shower, and people all over the state found meteorites on their own land. Many people sold them as specimens and made a lot of money doing so. When David heard all of this, he wondered how much his meteorite was worth, or if it was even real. He talked to a geologist friend, who told him to talk to Central Michigan University geology professor Dr. Mona Serbescu. She said she would look at the stone, but she thought it was probably just a normal rock. People have asked her a lot over the last 18 years to look at rocks they think are meteorites, but she has always said no. But when David brought Dr. Serbescu his strange-looking rock, she knew right away that this one was different. The rock looked like a meteorite. It was big, heavy, and made of metal. When she tested it, she found that it was mostly iron, 88.5%, and nickel, 11.5%. The Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., did more tests to back up her findings, so they now knew it was a meteorite. Dr. Serbescu says that the 22-pound meteorite is the sixth biggest one ever found in Michigan and is worth about $100,000. David can sell it to a private collector or to a museum to put on display. Several museums have already shown interest. For now, he has given it to Dr. Serbescu so she can use it in her classes. Her students got to hold a meteorite, which is something most geologists will never get to do. If that doesn't sound exciting, maybe what Dr. Serbescu said about it will. Just think, what I was holding is a piece of the early solar system that literally fell into our hands. Not bad for an old rock that was used as a doorstop for who knows how many years.